Hi, my name is Haley Ringer, and today I'm going to discuss the song Dancin', Shaggin' on the Boulevard by Alabama. Now, there are a few important elements in this song. I'm going to talk about rhythm and texture and timbre, and I think those are the most important things that this song really has to offer. In my case, this song, just a little bit of background, reminds me of growing up near Myrtle Beach, going shagging with family and friends, and just all the different things that can come with that. And the rhythm of the song is a big part of that, because when you go to shag dance, you have to have a steady, somewhat syncopated rhythm that this song does offer. The shag steps are three steps, and a rock back. And this song is smooth enough and slow enough that it allows for a nice shag dance, and one can keep up with it easily. The texture of the song is polyphonic, with a lot of different instruments and vocalists going all at the same time, but at different rates and tempos. The timbre of this song is smooth and relaxed, with a lead male vocalist, backup vocalist, and some instruments, including a drum, a guitar, and some other electronic instrumentals in the background. For me personally, this song evokes a feeling of nostalgia. When I was growing up, my aunt and uncle used to shag at different family functions, and I have always just enjoyed dancing. It's been a big part of my life throughout my life, and my uncle taught me to shag before I came to college, and now I go hang out with friends and we'll go dancing sometimes. So just to have that through music is a really big thing for me. And the song also is talking about Myrtle Beach, which is where Alabama got their start. I grew up about 2 hours from Myrtle Beach, so we visited there very often, and it's really cool to hear things like the Bowery and the Boardwalk and Peaches, and just really fun things that I know personally. And music as a whole definitely evokes that feeling of nostalgia for me, and I think for a lot of people, because music can take you back to a time and place, and you can relive those memories, good or bad, that you had when you were at that place. So this is my sequence on Dancin', Shaggin' on the Boulevard by Alabama. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Lexi, and the song that I chose for my selfie video is Scar Tissue by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I chose this song because music is the most important in my life when it comes to making memories with friends. So this song reminds me of making trips to the beach with all my best friends during high school, because we would listen to it every time we would make a trip. And I think melody is the most important element in the song, especially the first 10 seconds, because the guitar instrumental, we would all recognize it and know what song is about to play. Beyond that, the dynamics and the tempo don't change as significantly throughout the song, so I think timbre is the next important element, just because his voice and the elements are all very easygoing, and it just kind of flows along. So I think the song helps relieve stress, and it brings back memories of past trips that we had whenever we listen to it.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I chose to do my self video on Honey I Stood by Andy Grammer. I chose this song just because it's really fun and upbeat, which is, I feel like, one of the most important things in music, is to just like make you feel something. And this song definitely just gets me really happy and just makes me want to like joke around and like sing with my friends and just dance around. I think one of the most important elements in this is the timbre. The drums are very steady throughout the whole thing, and you can also hear the keys, and of course the male singer Andy Grammer, and there's also a backup vocalist normally doing like the harmonies and stuff, and there's also a constant clap throughout the song that really helps you keep the tempo and everything, which brings me to rhythm. It has a pretty constant 4/4 rhythm, and it has a pretty fast tempo. It's really upbeat and just kind of like keeps going, and the clap kind of helps you keep up with it and everything. Another element that I think is pretty important is the melody. I think Andy Grammer's got a pretty wide range in the song. He goes from hitting some low notes, and then when he goes into like the bridge and the chorus, he kind of starts hitting some more higher notes and everything, and so does the backup vocalist. And I feel like it really just brings the song together. So
now,
yeah.
turn on a little bit of 21st Century by Red Hot Chili Peppers. So much better. I like the song a lot because it starts out with bass, which is something you really almost never see, and it's just so heavily accented that I find it really cool. Now, if you listen to it, you can hear 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and that's 4/4 meter, and it's a relatively fast tempo just because of how frequently that's repeated. Also, if you listen to it, there's multiple guitar riffs, and they're all doing something a little bit different. They're all playing different melodies. Along with the vocals, they're playing their own, or singing their own melody. And so this means that it's polyphonic, which it's not just polyphonic by vocals, it's polyphonic through everything, which is something that I think is kind of cool about it. Now, also, when you listen to it, just not really paying attention, it sounds really happy, but the lyrics are kind of a little depressing. So I think it's kind of a unique way to use timbre to kind of like, while you're talking about how depressing all this stuff is, it also sounds so happy, so it's almost like making light of it and just kind of making it almost like, oh, well, you have all these problems, but don't worry about it too much.